Kylie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another Halloween makeup look, and this is going to be a double makeup look. We're going to be covering Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington, and Sally. I'm going to be doing half Jack, half Sally, and hope to goodness it turns out alright. I wanted to do both of them, and I thought I'd just do, you know, 2 different videos, but there's so many other looks that I want to do, so I figured, I mean, at least you'd get half the idea. You just replicate it on the other side of face. If you want to be Jack and your friend wants to be Sally, you know, you could double the look. You know what I'm saying? Alright? Alright. So, and then I thought it would be cool looking anyways, you know. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. That's what we're going to be doing today. First thing that I'm going to do is glue down my eyebrows. This is just a regular Elmer's glue stick. Take a spoolie, glue them, you know, just until they're pretty glued down. So let's do that. Gluing the eyebrows down will help me. Jack has no eyebrows. I mean, he's a skeleton. He's a skeleton. He's a skeleton. Skeleton? Skeleton. Is it a skeleton? Why does that skeleton? Jack Skellington. But it's not a skeleton, it's a skeleton. Jack Skellington is a skeleton. God, why was that so hard? So by gluing my eyebrows down, I am basically creating a more flat surface so I can cover my brows a lot easier. It's kind of taking them away, making the hairs stay down so you won't be able to see them through the foundation, hopefully. It's just gonna be easier to cover up. Okay, I forgot to push the record button before, but I am just putting a layer of foundation on now, mainly to cover the brows because they are so dark. I want to be able to cover them as best as I can with the next products that I'm gonna use, and it just is gonna even out everything. It's just a nice base for everything else that's gonna sit on top of it. This is a look right here, isn't it? All right, so obviously you can still see the eyebrows. They're covered quite a bit, but they're still there and I look creepy. So the next step I'm going to take is to cover myself in completely white. I like to try to use as many makeup products that you would have in your everyday, you know, makeup kit, rather than using special effects makeup, because then it's easier for you to recreate these looks as well. So what I am using right now is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. These pencils are amazeballs, and this thing I've had for like so long. I've got a black one too, I believe, or at least I used to. So these work so well, and they come in so many different colors if you want fun colors of eyeliner. I'm just going to give myself a pretty decent coat of white all over the face, down the neck, and on the shoulders. And after I get it scribbled on, you know, give myself a good coat, then I will end up blending it with either a beauty blender or a brush. We shall see. Make sure you have a large pencil sharpener next to you because you'll be using it quite a bit. And these things too, these jumbo eye pencils, I have used this one specifically for so many different looks, so it has definitely lasted me quite a while. Okay, so I did a little bit more white on this side. I just did the one layer over here, a couple layers over here. This would be easier, I'd say, if you do have white face paint. With Jack Skellington, he's white, like crisp white skeleton. Skeleton. Why is that so hard? Skeleton. He is like just a crisp white skeleton. So in order to get that, it would just be easier to just use face paint. Okay, so next all I'm gonna do is set it. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me powder and just set everything real nice. Actually, you know what else would have worked really well? This ABH contour palette has this white shade here, and even these two shades are very, very light when you use them, so that might have even worked better than the NYX Jumbo Stick. Okay, so when you look at a picture of Jack, he has those big, round, black eyes. When you see him, you know it's Jack. You know what I mean? I, however, am not going to do that. So what I'm going to do instead of that is I'm still going to do a round eye shape with black, but I'm going to do a smoky eye rather than that iconic Jack Skellington eye. I'm going to try to mimic the shape a little bit, but it's not going to be exact. So I'm going to continue around, do a little bit more shading, I guess. I know Jack himself does not have a whole lot of shading. He's just basically a big round head with this black eye and mouth and stuff. But I am going to do a little bit of shading. So far, I hate this. This is not going anywhere where I wanted it to go. So what I did was outlined my face just to create a little bit more roundness so far. I think next I'm just going to draw on a mouth, and then I'm going to stop with that for now and then head on over to Sally. So far, this is the Jack Skellington side. It is coming together a little more. So obviously we got his little bow tie. So his bow tie and his tux kind of like really just run into each other. And with the products that I'm using, it's very hard to get good shading and stuff because I'm using a black eyeliner and I'm using that NYX and I'm just kind of rubbing my pencil on it and trying to get a good coverage. So it is a little bit hard with the products that I'm using. This is just kind of an extra fun thing for me because if I were to do like an actual Jack Skellington costume or something, I'd probably have a costume. You wouldn't have to paint it on. I'm just doing it for fun. Do we kind of look like Jack Skellington? Maybe a little, but let's move on to Sally. Okay, I remember she's like blue tinted, so we're gonna do that. All right, so I do not have a good blue color of eyeshadow that really matches her unless I make her like a really bright blue, and I don't want to do that because she's like an aqua shade, and I've got a couple that are similar, but it's not good enough for me. So I am gonna cheat. I'm gonna dive into this palette and use this color here. It looks like a bird's egg Tiffany blue. It just looks a lot like her. So I'm gonna coat my face in that. I'm just gonna quickly take the eyeliner again and make an eyebrow, I think, for Jack. And hopefully I don't F this up. I gotta look at Jack again. He doesn't really have an eyebrow per se, but he's got that like expression, so I do want to define that. I like it with that eyebrow defined a little more. This mouth is really horrible. Like, I think I'm going to wipe that mouth off and redo it. Okay, so I just redid the mouth a little bit and now I look like a creepy Jack Skellington. Like, not that happy. I look like a creepy one, which is fine. So I'm moving on to Sally now. This is the picture I am referencing at the moment. We'll make a little eye look, do a little contouring, the fun stuff, and then we'll be back. So far, all I'm doing is taking that color from the JACLYN Hill palette and building a more, basically creating more shadows, creating more sunken and depth, and I'm trying to widen the eye, open it up a little bit, contouring, making some shapes with it right now. I'm also going to go along the center line. I'm going to shade both sides so then we can tie them in together eventually. So far, this is just going to be like my contour shade, shadow shade. I'm done with shading right now. I added that pretty shimmer shade on the eyelid, and then I tried to put a little highlight like right here. It might look good from far away. From close up it does not, so I don't like it. That was a mistake. But I am gonna just line my lips with red lipstick because she has red lipstick on, so I'm not gonna overline them or anything, just my natural lips. Yeah. Also, this is a CoverGirl Lip Perfection in the shade Passion. I'm going to add this Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Strawberry Pop. It is a little more pink than I would like it to be, so I might change it back to more red later, but I don't know where my red liquid lipstick is. It's good. My next step is to create her stitches. So what I'm going to do first is take the same blue that I've been using to create the shadows on a thinner brush, create the lines, and then fill in the stitches. I'll probably create the shadow with the blue first, then go over it with a black, and then a white to highlight. Okay, so now we've got the stitches highlighted, shadowed. The way I did that was, you saw me create the shadow first, then I went over it with a black eyeliner, made the X's and everything, or went back over it with that, and then created the highlight going back over the black with the white. So there's that. I'm just gonna play with the eye area now, trying to figure out something pretty or cute or something to make it. She's just got such big eyes and there's nothing there other than shadow, so I want to make it, I don't know, do something different. Okay, so all I did was intensify the blue in the eye and then put a little bit more of that shimmer stuff. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to bring some of this darker blue and use that in the shadows of the stitches to just make it a little bit more pow. By the way, those blues are the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal palette. Main thing I'm not liking about this is it's too blue. Like she's like a pale blue. I should have mixed this with white and then it would have been great, because this is just, it's very blue and I don't think she is this blue. I think she's more of a pale gray blue. So again, it's just too much. It's too much. All right, but I am going to continue. And we don't see a whole lot of me here, but I am going to now make part of her dress, I guess. And I am again going to cheat and just use these because whatever. We'll start it right there because you can't see very far down. Otherwise, like if I were doing this to actually wear out, I would make this a lot lower, but this is all you can see, so. So unfortunately my battery died and you didn't get to see the rest of this put together, but all I did was finish off the dress area here, and I mean I put the line obviously down here. I shaded on both sides, blue over here, gray over here, put some little stitches in, which actually you can't even really see them that well, but so yeah, that's it. This, like I said, this Jack is a little bit more creepy looking than, I mean, I guess Jack is creepy, but you know, whatever. That is pretty much it. Hopefully you got the gist of it. And I hated it at first. I truly hated this look when I was first doing this side, and now I love it. I think this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about it. If you were to redo either of these looks, or if I were to do them again, I would absolutely put a black wig on, like just, even if I were to just wear it like this, I would definitely just put a black wig on, and I think it would look awesome. I don't have a black wig. If I had black spray paint, I'd do that and put my hair down. I don't got it, so sorry. This is a full look for me, I guess. That is all for today. If you have any suggestions for my next Halloween makeup look, leave them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and then we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.